Fenerbahce beat arch-rivals Galatasaray to Turkish Super Cup glory, but only after both sets of fans clashed in terrifying scenes. Goals from former Arsenal man Matteo Guendouzi and Jayden Oosterwolde meant the showdown ended 2-0. Sign up for the football newsletter. Thank you. Fenerbahce and Galatasaray supporters clashed before the Turkish Super Cup final. Credit X, formerly Twitter. They hurled flares at each other. Credit X, formerly Twitter. Before the encounter, Fenerbahce and Galatasaray supporters were spotted launching flares at each other. Footage captured ahead of the meeting also showed fans throwing objects over a fence that separated the groups. Fenerbahce supporters in black clothing were seen running at followers of their bitter rivals in another video. The two foes then met in a fierce derby at the Ataturk Olympic Stadium on Saturday evening. Read more on football. Guendouzi, 26, only joined Fenerbahce 24 hours before the battle for silverware and marked his debut in style. The central midfielder picked up a loose ball outside the box and lashed home. Dutch defender Oosterwolde then doubled Fenerbahce's advantage early in the second half to put the result beyond doubt. It was an encounter that was littered with a host of former Premier League stars, most read in football. Best free bets and betting sign-up offers. Fenerbahce had Ederson between the sticks, following his £11 million summer move from Manchester City. Marco Asensio and John Duran were also in the starting lineup alongside Guendouzi, while ex-Leicester man Çağlar Soyuncu came off the bench. Davinson Sanchez, Mario Lemina, Lucas Torreira and Leroy Sane were given the nod for Galatasaray. İlkay Gündoğan, who headed to Istanbul from Man City in September, was introduced as a substitute. But, after the dramatic scenes in the build-up to the game, the former Germany international could not turn the match on its head. Comments.